Hi everybody. As of today, every single country is in try to save wildlife, its habitat and natural sources as well along with the utilization of natural resources via renewable sources. Today, I Gurkaran Sevak Singh will be speaking on a topic alternative energy. In this topic, I will share what the alternative energy is and the benefits and the disadvantages and how it is making the issues and the solutions. So, to begin with, the alternative energy. Energy sources that exclude fossil fuels are known as alternative energy. It includes all the energy sources that are not depleted from being used or refilled by human living. And also, it is the energy released from the procedure of fusion and fission of atoms. So, in brief, we can say it is a combination of nuclear energy and all the renewable sources. So next come the types. So there are 7 different types of alternative energies. So namely solar energy, wind energy, and hydroelectric energy, ocean energy, geothermal energy, biomass energy, and hydrogen energy. So next comes like there are some advantages and disadvantages of alternative energy. So first we will go with the pros. So the first and the most important pro is like it generates the energy that does not produce any greenhouse gas emission from fossil fuels and even decrease some pollution in the air. And moving further, it helps in economical development and also helps in creating employment. For instance, like to install all the alternative energy sets, we do need to hire some workers. uh, for example, so we do need workers to install all the setups of alternative energy, which will definitely provide more and more opportunity of employment. Next comes the cons. So it does take a lot of space to install and it is expensive. Moreover, it is hard to establish. Like that is a lot and more and hard efforts make it stable. So for instance, the technology that alternative energy uses remains expensive and it is crucial to meet the requirements of the supply. So moving further to my first issue, that is hydroelectric power. Hydroelectric power generates the electricity without emitting the greenhouse gases and it does not damage the water while making electricity. It is a form of power that can be used instead of fossil fuels. So if something has a pros, it does also provide you the cons as well. So we start with the pros. So if you talk about hydroelectric power, it is really needed for living and moreover it is like a renewable source as it will never stop unless the water stops flowing, and so we can say it is reliable, pollution free and flexible. On the other hand, if we talk about some disadvantages, so like there are some environmental consequences as hydropower is related to intervention in nature due to a damming of water, change water flow and the construction of roads and power lines. Moreover, the flowing of larger area of land means that the natural environment is being destroyed. Next comes the endangerment of lives of neighborhood. So wherever there is like a setup of hydroelectric power, the neighbors would suffer for sure because like there's always a chance for a flood and due to which they might lose their lives and the business and the farms as well. Other than that, there is a geological damage in it. Like the building of large dam can cause a serious geological damage. For instance, the building of Hoover Dam in USA has really like triggered a number of earthquakes. So apart from this, like hydro is still growing everywhere and comes with both pros as well as cons. New ideas and solutions are using, and still many more to come. And the second issue is hydrogen and fuel cells. So basically a fuel cell produces electricity using the chemical energy of hydrogen or fuels in a clean and efficient manner. If we use hydrogen as a fuel, the end result we will get be heat, water and electricity. Fuel cells can be used in many different ways, such as like they do have a potential to run a large industry by themselves, and even we can use them to run our like small daily based computers. So now the issues related to hydrogen and fuel cells are it is hard to store. The key difficulty of hydrogen is storage, as it should be stored under a high grade compression to be a valuable fuel, so necessitating stronger tank and heavy duty fueling lines, as there is currently no mainstream system of storage and distribution of hydrogen fuel. The other the other issue is it is expensive to produce. Like this is a major practical disadvantage of hydrogen, as it is expensive to produce in sufficient quantity using today's technology. So yeah, that was it for today. If you do have any questions, just post it in the discussion and I will get back to you. Thank you.